Hey guys, this is Madbird here with Madbird Plays the Banner Saga, and this is episode 7. So last time we're currently playing as Hakon and his Varl caravan, and last time I think we basically kept moving on towards Grofheim and got ambushed by dredge a bunch of times, and then I'm pretty sure another Varl caravan met up with us coming up back the opposite direction, and it was coming from Schlid, which is a Varl fortress. And they came down here, met up with us, and told us that the Ridgehorn had fallen, or the the dredge were coming from the Ridgehorn. So we're supposed to be going up here to Grofheim, but we've gotten distracted, and we're going off this way to check out Ridgehorn and make sure it's all good. So let's just get to it, I guess. Leave. Apple juice. Oh, and we're coming up to the Godstone, which I believe is where some merchants left a friend of theirs or some such. That's a big caravan. The caravan stops, Godstone looming overhead, for a short rest. The warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over, in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred, like a struggle occurred. Merchants, no dredge. Encircling Denglier are a variety of goods, a barrel of mead, who knows how old, loose silver, a statue made of soapstone, offerings to a dead god. Leave the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. In the midst of the pile of bodies, a glitter catches your eye. You fish a gold necklace out from a jerkin to find 5 golden rings strung along it. The merchant's brother. Guess he didn't make it, you mutter. Take the necklace with intent to return it. You toss the necklace to Mogir and tell him to hang on to it. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. Don't know what made them think the Godstone would be safe, Mogir grunts. We're completely exposed up here, he says. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do it a little further away. Let's examine the Godstone first. Denglier was always one of the favourites amongst men, god of good fortune. They believed he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had, but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meanings. Eventually, you move on. And so we do. It's a long banner they've got. It's a banner worthy of sagas. You could say, oh, no, I don't feel proud of that. My throat's a little bit thingy, so... Oop, I see some dredge down here. In the distance you see smoke rising from the trees. Dredge aren't known for setting fires, says Mogir, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wised up to that after a while, interjects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get our attention, claims Fasolt. The other group from Schlid were sent this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. Send some varl to take a look. Mogir, send a few warriors to look, you say. They disappear over the hill, and you keep a steady pace while you wait for them to return. They don't reappear well past the time it should have taken. We're not going to leave any varl behind, we'll go ourselves, ready for a fight. You take Mogir and a dozen warriors with you. You shuffle past dozens of dead slag and varl before the clearing opens up. Hundreds of varl sit near the fire, including those who you sent to investigate. One puffs on a pipe. Hakon, he greets you. Your warriors said you wouldn't leave them. He explains that they had come from Schlid and were surrounded, then lit a fire when they spotted you. Sorry you had to miss the fight, he grins, as his warriors join your caravan. Nice! 215 more varl. Morale's dropped a bit though. Mogir comes to you privately. I've seen some of the warriors disappearing, he says. At first I thought it was my imagination. Now I'm certain several have just gone missing. Mostly men, but some varl too. Can't quite figure it. If it's abandonment, you can't let it stand. Ask Luden if he knows anything about this. I ordered it, says Luden when you confront him. I sent my men to bring back gold from the cart you left behind. If you have a problem with your warriors joining them, maybe you should keep them under control. Insist he explain his actions. You left a pile of gold at the bottom of a hill, says Luden. What are the chances it'll still be there months from now? The only reason we aren't each carrying a share is because you don't trust us. Command him turn over the loot. No, he says, unflinchingly. Moga pulls you aside. He has no claim on that gold, but he takes no orders from us either. Like it or not, he's an equal. They'll repay us when this is over, and you'll look better for it. Luden folds his arms. Pummel him into the ground. I like how fucking brutal all of the violent actions sound. Oh, back down. You leave no doubt in Luden's mind that another stun like this won't end peacefully. He shrugs indifferently. Little punk. Ooh, is that Ridgehorn off there? That's beautiful. Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan with a sigh, but in all honesty, you're starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. Moga leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with a crust of bread. Getting colder, he says, staring into the distance. You can see Ridgehorn just start to peek around the mountains. A flock of ravens float across the clear sky towards the fort. We should follow those birds. Why? Without another word, Moga starts running towards the birds and tumbles over the cliff. Suddenly he's gliding through the air, flapping his arms for all they're worth. He swoops toward Ridgehorn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower, which crumbles like a log from a smouldering campfire. What the fuck? You think you've lost your mind. Then you wake up. You don't remember setting up camp or falling asleep in front of crackling logs. What is going on? You mutter. Moga approaches you at the campfire. Hakon, did you see? He starts. Yeah. You both agree to keep it to yourselves. Good idea. Because that's some fucking freaky deaky bullshit. Yeah, everything's still good. Gunwolf, you make me sad. What's this? Singing stone. +2 will per kill. Let's give those to Moga. Moga's pretty good. Moga's a boss. What's Bercy's thing? He's a warhawk. So is Gunwolf, so I might as well just use Gunwolf, because Gunwolf's better. Let's rest for a day. 2 days. There we go. Everyone's happy. Let's keep moving. I'm sure you've seen them, Moga says, but we're being followed. Dredge have been on our asses since we left the Godstone. Lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us too, but we're just a half a day out from thick woods. We might lose them there. We'll lose them. The varl don't enjoy shuffling through undergrowth, but the dredge hate it even more. Most stop at the edge of the forest, and the ones that do follow are picked off without much effort. They begin to creep around the tree line, and you hope that you can outpace them to the other side. Here's some more up here. It's pretty cool how the different layers of the landscape and stuff. Deep inside the woods, you get the distinct sense that the dredge have more or less surrounded you, and in great numbers. Their dark shapes create unsettling patterns as they slide between trees in every direction. You call Moga around. Any ideas, Moga? Yeah, pray to whatever god you like. There's more of them sitting on the other side of the woods than we've seen so far. We may be seriously outnumbered, especially if we wait. Irsa appears unexpectedly. What if, she says, patting her arrows knowingly, you could set part of the woods on fire and draw their attention while you escape, or try to draw them into a trap. Was this your idea, you ask? She shrugs innocently. You consider your options. Fight your way out, as usual. Wait and see if they are dispersed, create a forest fire as a distraction, draw them into the woods and set them on fire, lure them into the woods without the fire. Let's draw them into the woods and set them on fire. You create a line of shield bangers and unleash volleys of arrows in their direction, luring forward frustrated swaths of them into the trees. At your command, Irsa flings flaming arrows into key locations. The tree erupts and the fire spreads quickly. Many fall immediately, but the varl start to lose their nerve. Soon the caravan is in disarray, some fighting, others fleeing from the growing inferno. Irsa has vanished. Luden rushes past in a state of terror. You break from the trees, hoping to regroup. My god. Where is Irsa? Behind you, varl are following your lead, though not as many as you had hoped. The dredge, distracted by the fire, have thankfully not yet noticed your escape. Isn't she with you? Did you make her do it? Where is she? I didn't make her do anything. It was her idea. Ludin stares into the flames, face blank. He's trying hard not to show what this means to him. A miserable moment lingers. We've got to get out of here, Hakon. We bought minutes at the most. We don't know where she's gone anyway. Maybe she'll catch up with us. Mogi gathers the others. Someone drags Ludin along against his will, but you hear no outburst or insults. It's almost worse that way. Because the thing had stopped scrolling, so I'm worried that we're about to run into something. I'd love to do it with good morale. One more day? There we go. And one more day just for good measure. There's a skinny bridge. The varl look a little bit silly with their massive arms hanging down to like their knees. Ridgehorn be fucked up. God, this game is beautiful. That's a big fortress looking thing. What is this mess about? Looks like a full-scale battle happened, and recently. But only dredge bodies remain. Maybe we'll see something from the tower. Have varl search the buildings and make sure there's no dredge waiting to spring on us. On it. And don't set up camp or make a fire. We'll take a look and then get out of here before anything goes wrong. You mean more wrong. You mean moron. Let's check out the tower, I guess. Oh god, there's gonna be combat. Ludin. You can come with me. Let's go. Loading. Yep. I might as well not move him at all then. Come up here, Eric. Let's break this guy's shield down. Bang. Oh, I forgot they get to move. Bastard. Come up here. Break his armor. Why don't you get to break his armor anymore? He's only got one armor break, that's not good. Let's make sure to upgrade that when I get a chance to. You up here for salt, I haven't really used you yet. You can wait there, and just behave yourself. Crack! God, Hakon is awesome. Oh. Get up here, Mogu. Smack him. Good man. I still don't know what the deal is with these dredge, if they're if they're supposed to be living or not, because they seem like they need to eat and so on, but they look like they're mechanical because they're all like clockworky looking sort of. Let's whack this guy. Uh-oh. Haven't seen that before. What was that? What did he just do? Shadowstone. 2 bombs are thrown, each causing 2 strength and arm damage to an area on the next turn. Oh dear. Get around here, Hakon. Did more damage to his own guys. It's fine, I don't care. Bang. When's it gonna be Gunnulf's turn? When? Armor break like a boss. Poor Gunnulf. By the time he actually gets to attack, he doesn't have any fucking health. There it goes. There goes Gunnulf. Finish off this guy. Assault. Thank you. Oh, Eric died. That's a first. I don't think it's a first, but it doesn't happen very often. Crack! With his massive fucking battle axe. Again, he did almost as much damage to his own guys as he did to my guys, which is fine by me. Bring the pain. Bring the pain. Oop. And Luden is not dead, amazingly enough. Luden can move faster, run away! Kicks ass. Oh my god. Moga hasn't died very often. That's not good. Let's finish this guy. Yay! And I only lost 3 people. Victory! Renown grows. Luden got promoted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Renown. You lean on a crumpled wall, watching endless waves of dredge marching below. Satisfied, Hakon, Moga asks. The vast number of dredge remind you of the Great Wars. I've seen enough, you reply. Let's get out of here. Moga stands over the bodies of the man and woman. Oh, what man and woman? I can't see the man and woman. Okay, well apparently they're all bodies of a man and woman. Moga stands over the bodies of the man and the woman. think the Slayer came up here for these two, asked Mogir, waving his bloodied weapon in their direction. Any idea who they are? The man is dressed in the light clothes out unfit for travel in the north. The woman wears an ornate but simple robe and shawl. No, but something wrong about this. He pauses, then puts his ear to the man's chest. This one is still alive, he says. The girl is not. The clang of metal reaches you from the courtyard below, muffled by thick snow. You curse. Quick, back down, bring the live one. You skip stairs as you descend, shouting orders to the varl below. Dredge line the battlefield. Hold them off! You consider making a wall and skirting the battlefield, buying enough time for you to help the weak and wounded make their escape. It's a risk. Your warriors will take the brunt of the attack, but it may save more lives in the long run. Get those shields up! Your forces are already wading into the fray. You assemble your allies and stay close to the caravan, ready to defend it. Enemies are starting to slip past the line in their approach. Well, all these guys are wounded. Let's get rid of Gunolf. Let's put in Bercy instead. Apart from that, don't really have much choice. Just the two? No worries, Broseph. Let's just wait for them to come to us. And shoot. Oh, I was expecting to do the shield smash thing. Yorick, you come over here. Oh, that was painy. Again, damaged his own guy almost as much as he damaged mine. Break. It may have only been two guys, but it's two big guys. Fucking hell, that gun's down. Crack. Good work, Bercy. Armor break! Bercy's taking it like a boss, as per usual. Let's break down this guy's armor. But he's got to go down soon, surely. Yeah, he's got 2 health. Use Malice. Force him to attack you. Just sort of crack. Sorry for not having too much commentary during this, but there's not really that much to say. And Luden's dead. Finish off this guy, Yorick, before we can call in more backup. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy's being pushed back all the way down the line. There's Uden standing there holding a dude. No worries. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down some more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change the party, but let's pull back. The dredge give you a wide berth and scatter into the distance. Minus 17 fighters, minus 109 varl. Jesus. That was costly. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I looked down, dredge was swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there. But it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really. Unless you want to wade into that valley, we're going to have to leave the same way we came in. Hakon, I think you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man has been bundled and laid near a short wall, protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than it answers. What of it? The Spellweavers in Ridgehorn? Why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. But first we need rest. I agree. Let's decide how we're going to defend this dump in case they attack again. Each day we wait here, the dredge are going to pile up. How many will be here tomorrow? Double? What about the next day? Look, it's your call, Hakon, but we can't cut and run on this one. We can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If Varl fall, if anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. I'll take that risk. Let's make a plan. I don't like it, Hakon. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Well, I think we're going to finish this episode here, and we're going to kick some dredge ass next episode. So, hope you enjoy the episode, guys. I've been Madbird. This has been Madbird playing the Banner Saga, episode 7, I think. This is episode 7 of Madbird plays the Banner Saga. I hope you're enjoying it, and I will see you again next time. So, yeah.